This is the nth time I'm trying to record this, so please, hopefully this works now. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Nico. Welcome to the vlog. Okay, so for this vlog, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to be stepping out of the confines of my room and stepping out of the confines of my house. I have not done like a walk around vlog yet. It's a struggle with my setup because my camera is kind of like on the older end. It doesn't even do 4K. I'm still trying to get used to like the lapel mic system because I don't usually work with audio with my professional stuff. So this is still a learning experience for me, like, 13 vlogs in. Be kind. I am still trying to improve on this one, for sure. Check it out. I found a way to finally display my Candy Bong Z in a stable way, I guess, without using a carafe. Because a carafe is glassware for water, not for candy bongs. No matter how you try to make it so. It just doesn't change. So without further ado, let me cut the Nico from a few days ago. Okay guys, so we're here right now at the rooftop parking lot at Greenhills Shopping Center in between Promenade and Shopsville. I'm here for Toy Fair in V-Mall, but I'm also here to hang out with my friends Rajie and Maan. Those two are gonna be here a little after lunch, so right now the mall just opened, so I have a bit of time to do whatever. The first thing I kind of want to do is to cash in on my office's optical benefit. It's been like, what, 6 years or 5 years since I've had the change of glasses. And I figured, why not today, right? I realized that this is the first time, aside from that time when I cut my hair, when I went down out of my room, that I'm vlogging not in the darkness and the confines of my bedroom. Kind of freeing. I hope that the audio isn't that bad. I don't really know how to control audio right now. Holy cow, man. Why are you so shouty? Like, you're in an empty parking lot and the mall isn't even open yet. You're alone. And the microphone is like less than a foot away from your mouth. Calm down. So, of the own days, I went to get new glasses. The funny thing is, I feel like I've been in Greenhills like every weekend for the past 4 weekends. And I'm here again, dude. Let's see where we get to. I'm actually just here right now in Owndays. Yeah, waiting for like my glasses to like get done. They said 20 minutes and the clock starts now. To be fair to Owndays, they were pretty legitimate with their claims of getting your new pair of glasses 20 minutes after you pay. I did get my glasses in 20 minutes after I paid. They're pretty quick. So eventually, Rajie and Maan arrived at Greenhills and we were able to check out the, wait for it, this is a mouthful, Ortigas Mall's Toy Club Christmas Fair. So essentially, this was like a setup of a bunch of booths from the usual merchants, and they were displaying all their collectibles, their toys, all the stuff that they wanted to sell at a slightly lower price. Not too bad. This was the first chance that I actually spent some time with Maan with collectibles as the main agenda. So I pretty much enjoyed observing her and taking a backseat just to see what she would be interested in. What you buying?
And then I was thinking of buying this.
Do it!
But,
Do it! After doing like one lap around the whole setup, we headed to Shopsville. And for Rajie and I, that means going to Co first. I'm so proud that after so many years of trying to stuff twice content down my best friend's throats, I was finally able to get Rajie sort of hooked. For the longest time, I think the closest thing that Rajie had to a bias would be Chotsui. But I think after the supposed many repetitions of him watching the What's Love music video, that Sana Minatozaki finally got him on the hook. Leandro, you're next. Co had some solid deals, honestly. Very tempting, but I didn't want to splurge. So far, my pop count for the day is 2. Let's get some more. Then this happened. Never in my wildest dreams had I ever considered Rajie Guevara vibing to Travis Scott. And yet here we are, we're living in a world where he's like, busting a move, the sicko mode. Ooh, he's getting jiggy, folks. Look at him go. Okay. We even ran into Spider-Man. If I was a bit more of a dick, I would have run up to him straight up, pulled off his mask, just to say, "You're not Peter Parker." That's a trailer joke. When we were done, we moved a few shops over to Phil Bars. And as much as I love this store, I found out that Phil Bars is not necessarily Maan friendly. Oh my gosh, she wants to reach.
Which one? Meow.
Okay, I got it for you. Wow.
Show it to the team.
Man, that's sad.
Hey dude, I'm lifting Mjolnir.
So Avenger ka na? The world is crazy. My friends came from somewhere where they did a lot of walking prior to go to Greenhills, and I noticed that they were kind of getting tired of being on their feet for so much. I recommended we go to Whistle Toys, just one floor down from where we were. You know, just to sit down, have a chat, you know, enjoy each other's company, have a few drinks, and still be surrounded by collectibles. So after our cool down, we decided to go to Shopsville and Shopsville Plus just to see what else is there. Maan actually bought herself a Funko Pop when we brought her to Kramer Toy Warden. After that, we headed over to Unbox at Promenade just to see like what they were selling at the cabs. There was also like an NBA card swap event, and there were a lot of people. So I kind of like dozed out, man. I was like, nope, too many people. Bye. I didn't even want to video that part. I realized there that at Unbox, it's so easy to lose people around the cabs because it's such a big place. The cabinets are stacked so high. You can't really see people from like the other side. So yeah, I lost my friends there. So Rajie's going to buy this hat. Really?
Yep. No shame. No shame.
Good. There's no shame involved.
Yeah, not at all.
So
quality grade.
That's true. That's the truth.
Sana all. Is that going onto your vlog?
Yes, Rajie. It is going on the vlog. Like Rajie ended up buying a bucket hat at one of the cabs. And when you buy stuff at Unbox, usually they take your picture, at least that's what I see, so that they can post it on Facebook. I've been checking their page every day since that day. I still don't see Rajie in his bucket hat. I want to see the photo so bad. After Unbox, we kind of checked out a few more stores around Promenade, but we were super game to just call it a night. Yeah, it was a good day. Not gonna lie. You know, I had the opportunity to hang out with my best friend, spend a few good hours laughing, catching up, enjoying each other's company. And you know, like, there's something about like just going around stores full of collectibles, seeing like what you might find, the discovery aspect, the surprise aspect of like seeing something you weren't expecting or seeing something that you were expecting. So now let's check out what I bought that day. No worry, I just bought 3 pops. Yoink! Alright, the Spam Can. This pop was released earlier this year, in January, based on the research. I was not into Funkos yet at the start of this year, so I'm not too sure. Ever since I started going to Greenhills over the past few weeks, and I would see the Spam Can figure, I would say, you know, next week, I'm gonna get it. Next week, I'm gonna get it. Next week, I'm gonna get it. Next week finally came. So let's check out the pop. The return of the Swiss Army knife. I found this, guys. It was in our other car. Still satisfying. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. A little can of Spam with a smiley face and hands and legs. There are actually 2 mascots of Spam that I know of. First one is Spammy. Spammy is just a Spam can with a face, arms and legs. Really straightforward mascot. I saw him a lot in the Spam cafes when they were a thing here in the Philippines. I haven't seen a Spam cafe in a while, actually. There was another one that I was not actually aware of. His name is Sir Canalot. I guess it's a play on the word Camelot. Maybe Monty Python has like some rights over the term Spamalot, because I know they have a production called Spamalot. This Funko figure, cute as he may be, is not Spammy. Spammy was just straightforward, like a blue can with the word spam in it. This one is actually an old design of the can, like an old version of the packaging. You can tell because the font that says spam is different. It's not like what you'd see right now currently at the grocery stores. From experience, I'm pretty sure that the photo that's in the current packaging is like a spam burger, or like some sort of spam sandwich with a bunch of like other toppings. Here, straight up, they fancied it up. It's a bunch of spam served on a silver platter. If anyone out there watching this video serves their spam in a silver platter, please comment down below because I have a few questions, such as, what do you do for a living? How do you afford to serve processed pork or, processed pork on a silver platter? Please give me some advice. I would love to live that life. Yeah, but it's so cute. Like, he's smiling. He's just really happy to be here. He doesn't know yet that we're gonna eat his inside. He's holding a can opener because unlike now where it's a pull top, where you just yank the tab, pull it out, open can. Right? Before you had to unscrew around the cans to get to the inside. Undoubtedly, spam has made its impact, its mark in world history, especially in culinary culture, for a lot of regions since they introduced it to the market in the 30s. Was it in the 1930s? I think so, in the 30s. Hormel put this out many years ago. For example, in World War II, the army really loved spam because it was convenient in terms of transportation and storage. They were processed so that it was not going to like spoil, or you weren't worried about it spoiling like usual meat. If you're really desperate, I'm told that you can actually eat spam straight out the can without cooking it. Like, I guess it should be understood that spam is an unhealthy food product. It's processed because of the sodium, because of the nitrates, because of all the chemicals and just all the stuff that goes into spam. But admit it, spam's pretty good. Oh boy. Like, I love spam silog though. Oh. I love making kimchi rice with spam. A couple of days ago, I was really lazy to cook my own dinner because I had a long day at work. So what I did was, I took some leftover spam, 2 pieces, and because I'm Filipino, I put like a bunch of rice like in the middle. Spam much. I don't know if I created something original, but it worked. Will it win me Michelin stars and will it give me brownie points with Gordon Ramsay? Probably not. But was it a good ass dinner? Yes, sir! Next pop. Oh, Dante. Okay, so Dante in his Alebrije form. This pop was released sometime middle of this year. I know this because I saw the announcements and the posts of people saying like just how amazing this new pop is because it's so colorful and it glows in the dark and stuff like that. I liked it basically because it still reminded me of Coco, one of my favorite movies from Disney recently. Let's open him up. Look at him, he's so cute. He has his dumb smile. He just looks like a happy Alebrije. Okay, so in the movie Coco, Dante was Miguel's dog. He kinda, at first to me, looked like an Ascal, like the Mexican equivalent of an Ascal. But apparently, like, he's part of like this lineage of hairless Mexican dog breeds that supposedly have like a connection to the afterlife. They were your spiritual protectors. They were guardians. Dante here, usually in the movie, he does something for comic relief. He's usually there to like add a couple of chuckles in between scenes. Basically there for comic relief, like I said. Like most comic reliefs in these types of movies, they have like that hero moment, that 1 or 2 sequences in the film where they do something super game-changing. And I guess in Dante's and he turned into an Alebrije. But what is an Alebrije? This wasn't the first time that I encountered the term Alebrije. When I was in art school, I had a history of arts class and I had to do a presentation on a foreign art style. And I chose based on my favorite cuisines because, I don't know, I was stupid as a college kid. So I kind of narrowed my choices for my presentation to be American, Italian, Japanese, and Mexican. And I did a bit of reading on all just to sort of like see what would be the best way to go, like which topic would be the best to go about it. But then I noticed that the class they were full of senpais and otakus and weebs, and I think that's why I chose Japanese art, just so that I know that I have a captivated audience. I didn't want to present to people who were, uninterested. So an Alebrije, based on the stuff that I read about before, it was a bunch of sculptures by this Mexican sculptor, Pedro Linares. Back in the 30s, Pedro, who was, I think, 30 or something like that, he fell into a coma, or so it said. And in his comatose state, he started like hallucinating these fantastical beasts, and there were a lot of them, and they surrounded him like throughout the whole time, and he kept hearing Alebrije, 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 Alebrije on loop until he woke up. And when he woke up, the first thing he did was like he tried to recreate the things that he saw in his comatose state, and he tried to sell them, these fantastical beasts that looked like a bunch of hodgepodge animals. A lion with wings and scales and claws and fishlets or whatever. It was just a bunch of animals stuck together, mashed in together. And no one bought them, no one liked them until he started painting them in like really vibrant colors. And then, fast forward to now, it's become like a very established style of art there. Initially, this was made through paper mache, but people do wood sculptures now too. So as you can see, Dante here is obviously like a land-based animal with dog as his base, and then he has like wings. Dante here is really cute. Look, like he has a green eye and a pink eye, and he has a blue tongue, and everything's like a different color, and I love it. Oh gosh, I super love this color. And he has just that joyful, blank, empty, but still content look on his face. Cute dog. Alright, so this apparently glows in the dark, and I want to test that out. So let's cut to that. Did it glow? Hopefully it did. If it did not, but whatever. Next pop. This one's got an alley. Oop! Paul George. So this is the one I bought in Phil Bars. So what can I say about Paul George? PG-13, Playoff P, Pandemic P, whatever you want to call him, go. But there is no denying that this season, Paul George is cooking for the Clippers. Let's open the pop. PG-13 over here is wearing the 2020 Statement Edition of the Clippers jersey line. You can tell because they have him in black here, and it's that distinct newer logo that they adopted after Steve Ballmer bought the team and became owner. I wasn't the biggest fan of that rebrand, but if you really want to move on from Donald Sterling and his asshole self, it's a good way to do it, I guess. I bought PG over here because he is one of my keepers in one of my keeper fantasy leagues. Shout out to Tito Chris, Tito Rocky, and Rajie, and all the rest of the people of Shreddy. Currently, I am at 3rd place as I'm filming this, and I hope to stay there or advance higher. Let's dominate. I like how this pop looks, because PG over here looks like he's a little more dynamic. He's not just standing or holding the ball, like he's in action. What I don't get is, like, I don't know if they're modeling the shoe after his PG line. It's white mostly with a red heel cap, and like a heel portion is red. I don't recall any PGs that sort of look like this, so maybe this is just some random design. Not much of a shoe head, like, I don't know the intricacies of it. Paul George, what else can you say about this guy's career? Like, criticism aside, you cannot deny his achievements. 5 times All-Star, 2 times, first team All-Defense. He was a 2013 Most Improved player when he was still playing for Indiana. Man, this guy is really just putting the team on his back without Kawhi. This is not what he signed up for sure. Like, pretty sure they wanted to do like a 1-2 punch, but with Kawhi's lower body not cooperating, and Kawhi not cooperating. Ay nako. Like, I cannot criticize him. He's currently leading the team in like points, defensive rebounds, assists, steals. He's top 3 on the LA squad's player efficiency ranking. He's trying, guys. He's trying. While this guy might like, you know, kill your field goal percentage, can you blame him? He has to take shots. Other people need to step up and give him some help. But despite all of this is why I super admire Paul George right now. The guy is leading the team to a top 5 spot in the West right now. Imagine where the Clippers would be without him. If he went down for an extended period of time, I think from 5 they'd go down to like 9 or 10, maybe. Yeah, so those are the pops. All right, so we're at the end of the episode. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I unwittingly, I didn't plan this out, but I unknowingly sprinkled a bunch of references to 30 and 30s with this particular episode. Think about it. Spam was introduced in the 30s. The creator of the Alebrije Dante, the originator, was in his 30s during the 1930s when he first came up with the idea to sculpt these things out of paper mache. Paul George right now is 31, and if you flip that number, you get his jersey number 13, a recurring 30s theme here. And there's a reason for that now that I think about it as I'm recording this. If you are watching during the time of me posting, then it would be my birthday. I don't usually like to celebrate my birthday. I feel like it's whatever. It's not that important, guys, I think. Very long. But I will celebrate for the vlog's purpose. Found like an old used candle downstairs in the kitchen. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Cool. Alright. So I know that saying what you wish for is like taboo because it won't come true, but I don't really believe in that. So, you know, I'll just tell you what I wished for. I hope that everyone watching and everyone who isn't watching will be able to get a solid 2022 because 2020 and 2021 and like a lot of the other years prior, for a lot of people, they haven't been the nicest years. It's been pretty hard. And this year, as I turn another year older, I always think about like, wow, how did I make it this year? Personally, when I got really sick with that sickness, the one that's going around a lot up now. Look, I really thought that I was done for. Yeah, because I got it when it was at the height of it and no one was able to get to the hospitals. So I really thought like, you know, 2021 is my last year, but we made it, fam! We are still here! So yeah, I just wish that for everyone to be able to have like a happy, healthy year to follow. See you guys, you know, a year from now. Okay, so if you haven't yet, help me out with the algorithm. Maybe that's your birthday gift to me. Yuck. Self-promotion sucks, but you gotta do it. Oh god, every content creator has to do this. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so that you're always updated with my updates. I promised that I would do this a little more consistently, and we have to find a way to make it happen. Alright, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, it's @MeCollected for my collections-based Instagram, which I started last month. You know, I take pictures of Funkos and other collectibles, and I'm gonna post them up there. You can also follow my main account @NicoNoida if you like landscapes and like, you know, color play and whatever. It's fun too. Okay, so finally, I've tried to record this so many times the past 2 days. Something always came up. I think this is it. I think this is the one. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna sign off now. Take care, see you soon, have a good one. And we're done.